We're gonna put it on tight and snug.
Oh yeah, it's snug.
Feel good?
Yeah, it feels good.
Here.
Hey guys, we're here, PGA Show. We're here with Martin Chuck. Familiar name, you obviously know him, Revolution Golf. Congrats, Golf Digest top 50 instructor.
Thank you.
Very cool honors. Martin was on the podcast back in 2017. So fast forward 3 years later, I've been seeing this swing plane all over social media. Never tried it. I figured, let me come in here and talk to the man himself and see how it can help me.
Cool. So going through it right now, you see you've got a very sturdy belt on, and it's got this guide rail on it. And now it's all about resistance and kind of, we call it muscular confusion. So let me explain. So when you get your good hands on the club, so right away when you grip it, you feel a little bit of tension pulling back towards you.
Yep.
See, most golfers kind of want to stand in really soft with their arms separated. We want to see golfers kind of get the arms a little bit more together. So that would be that sense of how you'd have a bit of a push away. Now, I'm not going to lie, Michael, I'm going to come give you a bit of a grip lesson.
Sure.
I'm going to get this left hand on a little bit more on top. Okay, this thumbprint right in here. Good. And then I'm going to rest this thumb over here. Now you got a sexy pair of hands, golf worthy, right? So that right there is a big deal. So now you see I have that little push away?
Yep.
So the instinct of the band's going to be to kind of tug you this way. We don't want that. We want you to learn how to make a backswing and feel that resistance here. Insta golfer. Look at how good he looks, right? So now you've got this ability to have some width in your backswing and support this structure up here to the top. Now I'm going to stay there for a second. I'm going to go enjoy my coffee. I'll be right back.
Wow.
No, but I want you to hold that tension for a while, kind of feel what's happening in your obliques.
Yeah, feel it nice and tight.
Good. So now if you relax a bit, you can feel the club's mass wants to go behind you some, right?
Right.
So that's the intent for most golfers, is to kind of stretch it up, feel that you can give way to the band a bit, let the club shallow behind you. What we found with the better players is they get too much of this. They want to feel tension the whole time. So it's interesting about the PlaneMate is it works. A lot of golfers use it for a variety of reasons. We have to produce a recipe book for the masses. Yet the tour players that use it say, man, I get a little too under. I like to kind of keep tension on the band the whole time and then turn the corner with it.
Right.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So right away, like, go ahead back to the address position. Cool. Awesome. Let's get that right hand up there, that index finger down there, the thumb about more here. Good. Now feel that tension. Let's go back to what we call P2, the top of the takeaway, to the top right here, and kind of just stay there and feel that. Right, feel that in your abs and your obliques. You know you can, right? It's early in the morning, day one of the PGA Show. And as we work this down, you relax, turn the corner, and you're going to want to see if you can't. We're going to move this out a little bit. So now on this side of things, we feel like we can rotate and feel the radius on the other side of the golf ball. Now I may say to you, kind of release that foot some. Right, now you're starting to paint a picture of the half circle of golf, kind of going to the top, feeling the structure you need, letting the band kind of find a place up there that either makes sense for you or maybe it doesn't, and that's where that little muscular confusion comes in. That's how you learn stuff.
This is great. So how do you recommend that you use this in your practice? Is there a recommended number of swings?
Yeah, so there's a pretty detailed protocol that's on the website. Okay, the protocol when you buy one's pretty elaborate. Okay. So we walk you through it A to B, literally, and getting started from these little swings from a starting form, just kind of rotating, hitting pitch shots. We literally start one-handed, right? So if you can start to learn how to make these behaviors one-handed, and then these little half swings. And if you take any newbie, and I'm talking high-level players or newbies, you put them in this, they create a little half circle, and they start to keep tension on this appropriately and start working this sensation. You got a golfer pretty quick. Because most of them don't know what to feel, what the forces are. So when you give them the right forces to kind of fight against a little bit, they're off to the races. They get better faster.
So interesting. So my biggest concern is, you know, I like doing this and then falling back to old habits.
Of course. So we're always going to fall back to old habits. We got to kind of get through that myelin training, right? You got to train in something different, and that's where the when you go to the top and you start to feel this tug away, and you're figuring out where the club wants to go in transition. That's a big awareness. But if you're not feeling that force and that tug, how do you learn? Right. So it's physical, it's confusing, it's the pieces people need to get better.
That's right.
Cool. Well, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, guys. Good to see you.
You too.